something. I explained to him that, you know, because of different situations, I didn't get him a letter that way, but we did get Ms. Corley to draft up a letter, and also included in this letter is a request that I recently just found out from Councilman King, that he would like to have a mural done here with the students here at City Hall. As soon as I heard about it, we jumped right on it, Councilman King. In this letter right here, I will quickly read, if that's okay, Council President, quickly. Huh?
Dang, that's
Very
what we
important.
asked for.
You can vote on whether she gets to do that.
It's up to you guys.
That we waive the time.
All in favor, say aye.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this. The first letter the superintendent addressed to me. The purpose of this missive is to provide the Board of Education with information relative to the participation of activities in collaboration with the East Cleveland City Council. Specifically, there has been discussion about East Cleveland City School District students' involvement in assisting with the cable television station and painting murals in designated locations in City Hall. I am including in this communication a copy of a letter that I wrote to the members of the East Cleveland City Council on March 15, 2015, in response to a letter that I received from members of City Council. I'm going to stop this because this is very lengthy, but that's enough saying from my superintendent. I will leave a copy of this to you guys to review. This letter here, which I will give to each of you because it's addressed to each of you on council, I will read in its entirety. Dear Council, the missive is in response to a communication I received from all members of the East Cleveland City Council relative to the capacity of Shaw High School students and the willingness of the East Cleveland City School District to partner with the city to work on city-related projects. I am confident that such a partnership can be planned and implemented. Suffice to say, the aforementioned will provide our students with the opportunity to participate in activities that will be both purposeful and positively impactful. It is imperative that we provide our students with a plethora of meaningful activities that not only prepare them in the core curriculum areas, but also designed to prepare them to participate in a world that requires that they evidence skills in critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, leadership, adaptability, and technology. Accordingly, the mission is vast and encompassing, yet I remain confident in the ability of our students to emerge from the East Cleveland City School District equipped with the skills needed to be successful, productive, and contributing members of the society. Please provide a date and time that we can meet to discuss the proposed partnership. I am eager and poised to discuss the aforementioned with members of the City Council. I welcome the opportunity to discuss the accomplishments of our students. Additionally, I extend an invitation to all members of City Council to visit our schools. I look forward to this opportunity and the benefits for our students and the City of East Cleveland. In conclusion, I am most appreciative of those persons who adamantly and accurately convey to members of City Council the capacity of our students to achieve. It is imperative that we individually and collectively express our belief and support in our most precious and priceless investment, our children. This letter is signed by our superintendent. It's CC to all board members. I hope this is good enough for you guys to put this on the agenda.
And that was dated?
Thank you, Ms. LaHoya. It is dated March 31st, 2015, and the reason this is dated this far back is it is explained in this letter right here that I previously stopped reading. Also, you guys have received a resolution that was passed by all 5 board members from the school district. I did bring that to a previous meeting, so I hope that is enough to put on the agenda next. I will not be bringing any more letters or anything. I'm just putting this in your hands, and I hope that you guys do well with it. These letters here are addressed to each of you. Ms. Councilwoman Thomas has hers already. Thank you very much.
Calvin Irving, 14802 Elm Avenue. Day to day, we go through the struggles. We're coming into 2017, and as we see that still puppetry strings are being pulled here, we're tired of it. We're fed up with it. We see that negotiations are closed door deals. Why is it that our law director can't look for grants? Why our finance director can't look for grants? Even our council president, vice president should be doing something better. Your legislature is day to day. Let's do something better. Thank you.
Dr. Patricia Blahoviak, 1894 Farmington. I was going to bring you a copy of the letter that Ms. Fisher shared with you. After I received word from Mr. Wheeler that he had not heard back from the council and had not received a letter, I discussed it with Mrs. Corley, and at my request, she sent us all a copy of that letter, which far precedes the dates of these discussions, and makes it clear that the reason that we haven't gotten a letter regarding the media for the students is not because the school board didn't follow through, it's because the council did not follow through. That's one thing. Last night I attended a meeting with the Ohio Department of Education regarding the Every Student Succeeds Act, which is the successor to No Child Left Behind. And every state is required to have public feedback and feedback from stakeholders regarding what they would like to see in the parts of that act that are allowed to be changed by the states. It was an interesting discussion. They tried to limit us to the answers to very specific questions, and many of us insisted on discussing things that we considered most important. If you look at the test scores, they correlate highly with the socioeconomic status of the students being tested. So over the nation, poor students do not do as well as students from more affluent backgrounds. They come to school with lower kindergarten readiness scores, and they have many more challenges that they face regarding getting their food and consistent housing and all the things that make it more difficult for them to achieve in school. So we had that discussion with the Ohio Department of Education last night. I was there, State Representative Ken Smith was there, Mrs. Corley was there, Ron Register and Eric Klein from Cleveland Heights were there, and many people were there. It was well attended. Another thing I'd like people to know is that the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District has finally followed through and given us funds to help move the things from the garden over on Mayfair to the site on Garfield across from Superior Elementary. So at this point, I have funding to hire people to help with the process of establishing many of the things from